Welcome back, everybody. I hope everyone had a very nice weekend. Mine was busy. Apologies that I missed the last couple days. My fiance was in town. Saturday we had our friend group, which is also kind of our young adult group for our church. We kind of celebrated our Thanksgiving on Saturday night because some of us aren't going to be in town for Thanksgiving. So that was Saturday, and then I was trying to get one out last night. But then for some reason my internet wanted to just stop working for a couple hours. So that was fun, especially when I had a speech that I had to upload. But anyway, we're going to be trying to do as many days in a row as possible. So I'm going to pick it back up today. So we go over God's covenant with Noah today. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, and on all the birds in the sky, on every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands." So he kind of re-gives the animals into Noah's hands and his son's hands. So maybe there was something, before the flood he gave them to Adam and Eve. After the flood, he had to re-give the animals for Noah and his sons. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. Just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it, and for your lifeblood I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal, and from each human being too I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being. Whoever sheds human blood, by human shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made mankind. As for you, be fruitful and increase in number, multiply on the earth and increase upon it. Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, I now establish my covenant with you, and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all those that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth, and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth. So God said to Noah, This is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on the earth. I always found it funny how it kind of got repetitive. It seems like there are times where it can be like that. My covenant with you and all things on the earth, we go over that a few times in just, 6-7 verses. But hey, it's important. It's in there. I think it's kind of just to make sure that we know it's not a mistake that somebody interpreted over the years. He really means that it's between, us and every living creature on the earth, which I thought was interesting too. He made the covenant with the creatures as well as he did with Noah. But yeah, I like it. The rainbow comes into play. Every time that rainbow, or whenever clouds come over the earth, the rainbow will appear in the clouds. He will remember his covenant between him and us and all living creatures. So yeah, so after the flood, God promises that he will never flood the earth again to destroy everything on it. So this part, a little down here, because most of the verses, about it's called God's covenant with Noah, so that you would think that would be the meat of the story. But then down here it says, verse 4, Just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for your lifeblood I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal. So sorry, sometimes when I read, I don't comprehend exactly what I'm reading all the time. So I have to go back over and reread it. But I do remember this part. So does that mean it says that you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it? So does that mean we have to make sure that whatever animals we eat are dead before we eat them? That's kind of what it sounds like to me. And then he continues to go on and say, he will demand an accounting from every animal, and from each human being too I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being. So whoever sheds human blood, by human shall their blood be shed. So I don't know. You know, it's does that mean that if you murder someone that you are then supposed to be killed by somebody else? Or was that, you know, just back then? Have things changed since then? Maybe future verses in the Bible will talk about that. But yeah, so sorry again about missing the last couple days. Busy weekend, important weekend. Things got done, but busy weekend nonetheless. And next weekend's not going to be any easier, but again, important. So thank you everybody for sticking with this. I saw a little bit of an uptick in the last few videos, so I'm glad you're enjoying them. Let me know what you think, and I will see you again tomorrow.